Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Rich Latta here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Nike CEO sitting down in some type of interview. We're going to play it in just a moment, confirming at last solid news and confirmation of Caitlin Clark's signature shoe and logo. So let's take a look here at what the CEO had to say, and we'll react to it.
Nike is looking ahead.
We had Caitlin Clark here
Caitlin
today.
Clark this morning.
I think
yeah.
you saw that. So she was in yesterday working on her signature shoe that we'll launch, and we're working on her logo and her design of her logo.
She signed an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal with Nike in April of last year, making it the largest.
They say it's the largest deal, but it still feels like kind of a like they picked up a very undervalued asset. And I think personally her agent or whoever encouraged her to sign this deal, even though it says it's the biggest, she's worth way more.
Sponsorship contract for a women's basketball player.
Matter of fact, let's run it back from the top because there was something else that was said too.
Nike is looking ahead.
We had Caitlin Clark here
Caitlin
today.
Clark this morning.
I think
yeah.
you saw that. So she was in yesterday working on her signature shoe that we'll launch, and we're working on her logo and her design of her logo.
So like Caitlin Clark has been a Nike athlete since her time at Iowa. I just find it hard to believe that they've never got her in here previously to this. Like they may have, it may have never actually happened. My issue with it is, why is it taking this long? Why do we need to wait at least 3 years later, maybe 2 years later, to even get her in the building to start being like, all right, what kind of, shoes do you like? What kind of design might you want? You mean no one has sent her an email with a logo? You can get a logo done on Fiverr, like, and, looking at some of the other logos that have been rolled out, I don't know even if, like what the big weight is. I believe the A'ja Wilson logo, I don't know what that is supposed to be. It kind of looks like a bottle opener. But I just don't know why these things take this long, especially for, perhaps the person that has the key to saving Nike.
She signed an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal with Nike in April of last year, making it the largest sponsorship contract for a women's basketball player. What was the motivation behind that, and what impact do you think it'll have on women's sports, certainly on the WNBA?
When we were running just basketball, we never got to the women's opportunity, but by having...
Yeah, man. Now, that could be for many reasons. That could be they never saw someone worth investing in. That could be they just decided to ignore selling and marketing to half the population. Either way, that is, I just never got to it. I feel like you got to have something a little better than that, personally.
Having this small team that's focused on women's basketball, it unlocked, we believe, opportunities for the game of basketball, but also in product. It becomes an opportunity to grow the overall marketplace by inviting more and more girls into the world of sport. It is an area that we'll continue to invest in, and we see.
It took them until 2025 to figure out they should probably try to sell to the other, the more dominant side of the population, like as far as people, numbers. Now, you do have to have the right athlete to do those things, but honestly, they should have been trying already. Like this is a failure on Nike's behalf. Not only is Caitlin Clark being failed, but like, women's sports in general was being like neglected in a sense because, Nike, they're slow moving and they're not like they once were on the cutting edge of everything. And, seeing that everything had to kind of take this long, it just rubs me the wrong way. I wish there was more information here. That was pretty much the whole clip, but it just comes down to, does Nike want to upset the hierarchy? Because Paige Beckers has kind of a signature shoe, kind of like a sponsored shoe. I want to say Asia Wilson has like a sponsored kind of shoe. There's a signature shoe set to drop for her. I don't know when, but you know, I don't understand. Juju Watkins has, you know, a huge NIL deal with Nike. So when it comes to Caitlin Clark, it just seems like there's been this hesitation. It seems like there's been the dragging of the feet, no pun intended here. And for you not to even have a logo designed for her thus far is mind-boggling, because shoes aren't the only thing you can sell. You can sell shirts. I know they put out that awful one for the Rookie of the Year. You can sell shirts. You can sell, you know, headbands. You can sell whatever. You know, Nike. You know, they will have things to sell. Backpacks. You know, workout gear. Like, this is all like, you know, an entire brand can kind of be created around Caitlin, similar to like a Jordan brand or something like that. But they're just missing it. And, you know, the fact that we have to wait another year possibly for shoes, and who knows how long for the logo to even emerge, to, you know, for people to figure out if they like it, you know, if, you know, it will mean something to them, because, you know, beyond to whatever Caitlin means to the individual consumers, this just feels dumb. Like, it feels like the ball was dropped somewhere, and it feels like they could not do this without pissing people off. And I'm sorry, I think you got to crack a couple eggs here, just because Caitlin Clark doesn't walk in the door every day, but it seems like they are treating her as if she is. She's going to be retiring her jersey in a few weeks at Iowa, in Iowa City. Our college jersey, the 22, is going up in the rafters. And I would expect Nike to have some type of major presence that day on social media. You know, this is a perfect opportunity, I would think, to roll out the logo, the marketing plan, something. But we'll be here talking about it, and I'll be covering their, you know, their slow to the draw nature of this whole thing. But my name is Rich Latta. I'm up out of here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Make sure you check out the WNBA Q&A I did that is doing very well on the channel. It's the last video I uploaded. And we'll come back and, you know, do some more of those. Seems like you guys like that a whole lot. But yeah, I'm up out of here. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.